Hello everyone, welcome back to Two Bob's Adventures. Today we're doing a different kind of video. There's something called the hiker tag that's been going around on YouTube, and we got tagged by Hiking with Shawn. So yeah, shout out to him, go check out his channel. But if you don't know what the hiker tag is, basically it's just 10 questions that you have to answer, and then you just, then you tag some other people in it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get right into it. So yeah.
And I don't think we're going to tag anybody because we don't really...
No.
Yeah, we don't know any other hikers,
We
really.
still figured we'd go ahead and answer the questions.
Yes, so we're going to go ahead and do that. The first one is, who are you? Who are you?
I'm Bob Ellis.
I'm Bob Ellis. We're Two Bob's Adventures, obviously. We live in Albion, Illinois. I don't know how far... We hike a lot in the Shawnee, and it's usually between an hour and a half to 2 hours, 2.5 sometimes, for hiking in that area. So that's who we are. Bob's 13, I'm 44. So that's the answer to that question. When did you start hiking, Bob?
I started hiking about last year. He started to get into it more last year, but he had been about his childhood.
Yeah, growing up, I was in Boy Scouts, and we did a lot of hiking, obviously with that and different stuff, and just always spent a lot of time in the outdoors, hunting and fishing, stuff like that. But as far as really getting back into the hiking was mostly probably last year when we started the River to River. So, let's see. Do you backpack? Do we backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what, for me, that's what I like the most, is the backpacking part of it, even more than the hiking. The day trips are fun. We enjoy doing that. But I really like the overnight backpacking. And so, yeah, we started that about the same time, really. Mm-hmm. And we've got a pretty good setup going now. We have other videos about that. So, what's next one there, Bob?
What is your favorite trail food?
What's your favorite?
That's a hard one. Probably the beef snack stick and Cliff Bars are my two favorites.
Yeah, the beef snack sticks and cheese. We have a Jack Link's brand that we eat quite a bit. There's a cheese and a beef thing. And yeah, those are really good. Mm-hmm. What's been your favorite backpacker meal? Like our backpacker's pantry or mountain house or whatever?
Man, that's going to be tough. Man, probably biscuits and gravy was pretty good for breakfast.
Yeah,
and then the lasagna was good for supper.
Yeah, really good.
What was your favorite?
I'm with you. Oh, the mountain house. Yeah, those were both good.
What is your longest distance? About 16 miles?
Yeah, in one day. We went on a 3-day...
Yeah, 3-day, 2-night hike.
3-day, 2-night hike. We have video of that also on here. And, yeah, we went 15 to 16 miles each of those days, except the last day we were only like 10 miles or 11, I think. But, yeah, for us right now, that's still a little far, really. I mean, we were tired at the end of those days. We carried too much. It was cold. So we're learning. But, yeah, about 16 miles.
What's the next one? What trail have you repeated the most? We haven't really repeated any trails unless you count, like, the whole, like, River to River trail. We're repeating that. Yeah,
we did just different sections of that. We never did the same one over. So far, we haven't repeated anything, really. Yeah, we're always looking for new trails to hike, so haven't really repeated anything there.
What's the next one? What 3 trails are on your list? I'd really like to do some of the Red River Gorge.
That's one of mine too. Red River Gorge in the Daniel Boone National Forest in Kentucky. That's one I've got some good maps going. So yeah, Daniel Boone National Forest out with the Red River Gorge. We're going to do that. What else?
Little Grand Canyon. It's a smaller trail, but I'd still like to do that one.
Yeah, that's one we plan on doing.
Maybe some of the Ozark eventually.
Yeah, one I've been looking at a lot lately too is the Rim to Rim Trail in the Grand Canyon. That's kind of one I really want to do, is out there in the Grand Canyon. It's hard to find enough time to do that, even though, I don't know, it'll probably take a week, because a couple days to drive out for us from where we're at, and a couple days to hike it, and a couple days back. But of course, everybody wants to do the AT or the PCT or the Continental Divide, but realistically, I don't see any way. I mean, we may section hike some of that, but realistically, there's no way we could through hike it. I don't have 6 months I can take off work. He can't take 6 months off of school. So, any other ones? What else did we talk about? That was probably the main trails that we're still looking at doing. Cache River, we want to hit get down and hit some of the Cache River area. And for me, the Knobstone Trail over in southern Indiana is another trail that I like to hit too.
Maps, compass, or GPS, like what one of those do you use? We use all three a lot.
Yeah.
Compass not as much, but we still use that.
Yeah, mostly the main thing we use is actually a Gaia GPS app on my phone. That's the main thing we use on the trail so far, really. And maps.
We use our maps quite a bit.
Yeah, we pull our maps out, see where we're at. And on one section of the river to river, the part there right after the Rocky Comfort Road, was it? Yeah, when we got really turned around and I knew which direction we needed to go, I went old school, pulled out the compass, knew I needed to head southwest. We headed southwest till we picked the trail back up. So, yeah, use all three of those.
Next question is, who do you hike with? I hike with him.
Yeah.
That's
Two
he hikes
Bobs.
with me.
And my wife, his mom, Francie, she's been going with us some.
Our last video, I think it was, that's when she went with us.
Yeah.
Down at Bell Smith Springs.
So that's pretty much who we hike with. We also have, I have a daughter, his sister, Abby. She has some special needs. It's a little hard for her to get around, you know, the trail. She doesn't have good balance and stuff, so that's why she doesn't go with us. We've been asked, you know, well, how come you don't ever take Abby? Well, Abby doesn't want to go because it's hard for her, and we did try it, and she falls a lot, and it's not fun for her, so you know, why would she want to do it?
Next one, or the last one is, what do you look for in a trail? I look for good views and some bluffage.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
The main thing I look at when we've been going here lately, because I like the longer distances, so that's the main thing I really look for, is I'll look to see how long a trail is. It's one of the first things I look at. And again, yeah, sure, we want good views and stuff too, but for me it's the distance I look at just to see what we can do. But
that's all the questions.
That's all the questions. So that's all the questions. Let you guys know a little bit more about us that way, so hopefully you enjoyed the video, and leave us any comments if there's any trails you think we ought to do. We appreciate that.
And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the little bell next to subscribe button so you get notified whenever we upload, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks, guys.